everybody. Welcome back to Whiteboard WOD day number 4. We've got a good workout for you today. I mean, that is subject to your own opinion, but I believe it's a good workout today. We are warming up with PVC with a purpose, so make sure you check out that video up there.
By the way, who are you?
My name's Dominic.
I'm Shauna.
Just kidding there.
Yeah,
Actually, I totally forgot.
Whatever.
So, anyways, video's up there for the warm-up, the PVC with a purpose warm-up. And we do have a question of the day for you. The question of the day is, what is the most ridiculous fact that you know? What's the most ridiculous fact that you know, Shauna?
Take a Heinz ketchup bottle, and you hit it.
I did not expect that one.
And you hit it right on the 57 that's printed on the glass bottle on your finger. It'll come out every time.
Really? You don't have to break the bottle open to get the ketchup out?
Nope. No, no,
Doing
no
this
need.
all wrong
Nope.
at Denny's.
Nope.
Random fact, ridiculous random fact, is think of the London Bridge, not the bridge you're always thinking about when you think of London Bridge. I know you think about it a lot. The original London Bridge. Did you know that the original London Bridge is now in Arizona? Look it up.
Look it up. Go find out.
Did you know that?
I did not. But I'm not going to look it up. I trust you.
All right, PVC with a purpose. Make sure you do that warm up first before going into this, because we have some movements here that'll really benefit from working with that warm up first. What are we doing today, Shauna?
First, grab your partner.
Ooh, Janice Bailey, this is for you. Get Bill off that recliner he was talking about. Get him to do this workout with you. If you don't have a partner with you in person, do a Zoom call, do a Facebook group, do whatever it is. You can do this live with somebody over a computer, over a phone. Make it fun. This is a good partner workout. So once we have our partner.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
Is Bill's random fact the fact that it's a hamstring movement to close the recliner?
Bill came up with this ridiculous story. It's like, my workout is when I bring the recliner down, works my hamstrings. Like, oh my God.
It's perfect.
Anyways, we have a 20-minute AMRAP for you and your partner. Now, if you don't have a partner or don't want to do this with a partner, you sure as hell can do this by yourself for 20 minutes. Very capable of doing that. Anyways, grab your partner. What are we doing, Shauna?
So this is a you go, I go workout. So the first person is going to do the first movement, second person, back to first person, second person, first person. That'll have the second person doing those again. So you'll alternate movements every time you go through a full row. It'll be awesome.
I don't know why I like blacked out there. Am I person number 1 or person number 2? That
I don't
got
know.
confusing.
You pick.
So you're going to alternate movements.
Yep.
Obviously, since there's an odd number of movements when you start your next round, whoever started is going to be waiting. The second person is going to start first.
That's right.
Yep.
First movement, mountain climbers. 25 of them with your mountain climbers. Our arms are straight. Our knees go up to our elbows, or you can bring them inside if you wish.
You can do these fast or slow, but one key ingredient to them is making sure your knees get up to your elbows. We don't want to be lazy on these guys and just have little steps. We want full mountain climbers here. Next, we're going to be doing is alternating V-ups. I like these better than normal V-ups. That's, I think, a lot of people's opinion. But anyways, alternating V-ups, we are on our back. Did you hear that pop? I don't even know what that was.
You guys probably heard that.
And alternating V-ups mean alternating arm and alternating foot for our V-ups. You'll notice my body's up off the ground, my legs up off the ground. We're meeting somewhere in the middle. Okay? Alternating V-ups, nothing too fancy there. What are we doing next?
Shoulder to overhead. So with these, if you have a light dumbbell, you may press that dumbbell overhead. If you do not,
If you have a heavier one.
if you have a heavier one, you may push press or push jerk that dumbbell. Any way that it goes from your shoulder to overhead, locked out on the shoulder. And if you are doing the 15, obviously you're going to want to alternate them so you don't have one big arm and one small arm. Kettlebell, same thing. Small kettlebell, press it up. Bigger kettlebell, do a push jerk if you need to.
Ooh, what is next? What is an SDLHP? I'm assuming we're starting with something with a sumo.
Sumo. We're looking for a deadlift high pull. So we're going from the ground to a high pull location with your dumbbell or with your kettlebell.
So you can use these, obviously, same with the shoulder overhead, you can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell. And for the kettlebells, actually for the dumbbells or kettlebells, you're gonna make sure that we're keeping our back with a nice neutral spine. So we're not arching forward, we're not bending at our back, or we're leaning forward, or we're letting our shoulders go forward. Everything's gonna be nice and tight and back it up. So this whole lift, including the high pull, we are doing with a nice neutral spine. I really like getting my legs wide on these sumo deadlifts. It's gonna change the movement. If you're nice and tight here, nice and close, it's gonna use different muscles. I really like a nice wide stance for my sumos.
And the most important part of this movement is extend before pull. Extend before pull.
That's right, you're gonna notice she is not pulling and extending. That is not comfortable. Okay, what are we doing last?
PVC overhead squat.
Grab your custom Mallard CrossFit PVC pipe.
That's right. And what's our overhead squat grip?
What is our overhead squat grip? Typically, it's gonna be different for everybody. I like to have more of a snatch squat grip, especially this PVC pipe. We're gonna be doing this one to really build our flexibility. So if you are putting your PVC pipe in your hip crease pocket here, so if you bend over, wherever your arms lock out, and they're straight, that's where I want you to have your grips on these right now. Another way to tell is if you bend your legs, your PVC pipe should not be moving. So anyways, we're gonna get this nice locked out overhead. What we want for these overhead squats, we are doing overhead squats, just had a double check, is typically you're gonna be about shoulder width apart. If you have poor flexibility or poor mobility, we're probably gonna be a little bit wider. What we wanna do is maintain that weight overhead over our center of gravity. We don't want to be forward, and we don't want to be too far back. We're gonna come down into a full squat below parallel. What you'll notice is my heels are staying on the ground, my chest is staying up, and that's just gonna maintain your full squat all the way through.
One thing that will help you keep that, if you can press that back up there, Dominic, one thing that will help you keep that is if these elbows, your elbows are rotated forward, it's gonna help you keep that in the right position.
Yeah, this is not gonna work.
Nope.
Especially with an actual weight overhead.
Right.
So PVC overhead squats, make them nice, keep them clean, keep that chest up. With this light weight, this is your best way to practice good mobility on these. As you can increase flexibility, increase mobility, you can bring your feet closer together, and you can also bring your hands closer together and improve that mobility even more. Start out wide, both hands and feet. Slowly, may not today, but over time doing these with your PVC pipe, you can get both narrower, and that's gonna keep increasing your mobility.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go through this for 20 minutes, as many full rounds as you can, alternating. One person again is gonna do all of this, the next person's gonna do all of that, and then you rotate on.
You guys kick butt on this workout. Let us know how it goes. Track it in Wodify, put it in,
Yes, please.
and we will see you tomorrow.